Hey Scorpio, how are you doing? This reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Scorpios? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Eight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What you are focused on is the Lovers, Major Arcana 4, Gemini. And your blocked and challenged position is the Eight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And your outcome is the Hermit, Major Arcana 4, Virgo. Okay, Scorpio, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is, yes, the arrows of love, shooting your shot. This can also be news, communication going back and forth with another individual. This could be an individual at a distance, or there's something about a union. Now, this could be an actual union. This could be a relationship, a friendship, but there's something about truth and the situation here, a strong bond or a strong pull in a different direction. True love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. So there could be something about feeling more bright-eyed and bushy-tailed to take more action. This is, creativity, inspiration, and more passion. Because what's coming towards you is this Two of Pentacles. Now, Two of Pentacles is always having a lot of irons in the fire or a lot to do, going here, going there, and going everywhere. So there could be some errands that you have to run. What is this Eight of Wands? It says stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successfully multitasking, especially with that Two of Pentacles. And it says sudden events or changes. So there's a change here in a union. And that can be any kind of union, relationship, friendship, whatever here. And the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Queen of Swords is about clarity, truth, conversations. I'm open and receptive to conversation, but I'm really not putting up with your garbage or BS. It is also about discernment and discipline. Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, and humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. So there could be something about a relationship that's changing how you work. So more focused on work. And then when you're more focused on work, what do you think comes in? Love, right? So Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is pros and cons to a situation or a circumstance. This can also be a very heavy agenda. It means you have a lot of irons in the fire. There's a lot to do. Maybe you have two jobs. Maybe you're even in between two jobs here. And it says, bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or job, an exceptional talent for multitasking. Yeah, so this is about you writing things down, especially with that Queen of Swords. So there is something about writing things down, or you have some kind of journal. Two of Pentacles. But then you also have this fork in the road, which is this union, which is a strong pull or a strong work ethic, but also some kind of like strong change in your desire. And this could be, again, with work and career or what you're focused on. There's something about like keeping your blinders on, more discipline. And the Eight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Eight of Pentacles, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. So what is this Lovers card? Oh, that popped out. Ooh, the Empress. Major Arcana 4, Libra, Taurus. Empress is about fertility, growth, expansion, giving birth to something new. This can also be something about your heart, what your heart truly desires, fertility, abundance, graciousness, beauty, luxury, luxurious things, beautiful things. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. There could also be some kind of new lucrative opportunity here that changes your direction in some kind of commitment or even how you work. There's something about receiving some kind of good information about work. And now this could be, a work colleague or returning to good health and healing. So something about relax and lean back. It almost feels like you're putting in a lot of effort in work so that you can take some downtime to relax and lean back, meaning things will work for you. And your blocked and challenged position is this Eight of Pentacles. Now you do have the Eight of Pentacles up top. So there is something about like pros and cons to one of these things that you're working on. Because this is usually like putting in the work. But this is also, should I work on this? Is this person working with me? Is this working even for me? And it says, do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminar, going back to school, or apprenticeship. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term project. So there is something about research or research study or taking some kind of mentorship. But this can also be an element of like, this doesn't work for me anymore. I don't want to participate in this. Because your outcome is the Hermit. And the Hermit is about, yes, isolation or doing something singular or solo, or feeling you're doing things a lot on your own right now. And this is a need to ask. So this could also be somebody who is seeking and asking for your help as well. So this person could be picking your brain. But it says find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth. So something about maybe not wanting to do things in the 9-to-5 job area anymore, and you want to be a Reiki healer, or maybe you want to be something about a natural path, something like that. Maybe that's floating your boat. You feel better doing that. And the 10 of Wands, yeah. So the 10 of Wands, any kind of 10 of Wands in any of the readings is a one-sided dynamic. So the 10 of Wands is frustration, feeling like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, feeling like you're doing a lot on your own. But I'm also getting something of a work dynamic here, which is actually more of a burden to you than it's actually giving you anything here. This is also a one-sided work dynamic, a one-sided partnership. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Ask for your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. And people pleaser mentality leads to the detriment of your own health. So this Hermit is the answers you deeply desire and seek. There's something about an internal reflection, a commitment to your spiritual practice, meditation. The Hermit is also somebody who is packed with knowledge and wisdom. And the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the King of Cups is kind, caring, devoted, hardworking, loyalty, warm, generous, honorable, and refined. The King of Cups is also your intuition. So when there is something about softening yourself or being alone, you hear your intuition very loud. This is also healing. A mentor, a good guy, a good girl. Yes, it is safe for you to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. So there's something about all this accomplishment or like a lot of multitasking, a lot of irons in the fire. But it also says that there's a change in how you're going to be working. And the Empress is about receiving. So being more open and receptive to people helping you and guiding you. So what is this Eight of Wands and Queen of Swords? and the Fool. Major Arcana 4, Aries. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. And this is about you having little to no worry, little to no baggage. Also, Queen of Swords is somebody who is single or has been single for a long time or recently single. Maybe you're setting out on some kind of new adventure. And this is about you having little to no worry, little to no baggage. You're just going to go with the flow and see what happens and not fixating or attaching to any kind of outcome. Because when you fixate or attach to an outcome, you'll be disappointed every single time. So Queen of Swords is clarity or great advice. Somebody also could be like an advisor or you give good advice here. But King of Cups is a typical court card for Scorpio. So your outcome is the Hermit and the King of Cups. What is this 2 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles? And the High Priestess. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. Well, you have the High Priestess and the Hermit. Powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. Valuable information through meditation. Be at peace. There's something about being a peacemaker as well at work, or be at peace of where you are. Because there is something about like, make sure you are having fun on your journey or what you are working on. Because it says, do what gives you joy. Listen to your heart. There's something about heart, heart, heart. Something is pulling you. What is this Lovers card and the Empress? And the Devil. Major Arcana 4, Capricorn. Well, the Devil is, yes, temptation, workaholic syndrome, codependency, bondage to some kind of union or a commitment. Release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox. Unnecessary worry based on lack of self-confidence. But, you know, with the Devil being there, there's something about changing in commitment or relationships here. And this could be something about father and mother, because the Empress is, yes, somebody who is mother, or something about needing to be more kind and soft and gentle with yourself. Somebody around you could also be very shallow, superficial, or materialism is more important to you or this person than the actual relationship. So that's why the 8 of Pentacles in the blocked and challenged position is a one-sided, heavy dynamic. It means feeling really burdened and some kind of sticky situation. But the union there about the Lovers is like change in things that are holding you back, a need to detox. Workaholic syndrome is a real thing. And the 9 of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, so the 9 of Pentacles in the blocked and challenged position is either here you, Scorpio, or another person is having a really hard time. Well, let's talk about the 9 of Pentacles in the upright. The 9 of Pentacles is about knowing your worth, knowing your value, internally, externally, someone taking really good care of their health, wealth, happiness, and doing something for themselves. So this could be like get your nails done, get your hair did, you know, going out for a nice meal, something like that. And making your own money, right? This is about making your own money and making your own way. But somebody here in the blocked and challenged position is the opposite. So this person could be struggling or does struggle with overeating, overextending, over-consuming, body dysmorphia, inadequacy with how they have finances. So when a person feels inadequate with their finances, yes, or not taking good care of health, wealth, happiness here, heavy eating, heavy indulging, heavy This person could also be heavy independence. And maybe that's what's working against you too here, Scorpio. You need to let people in. Or there is somebody around you who is too reliant on you. A love for beautiful things in life. So this person is more superficial and shallow. So somebody around you is very superficial or shallow, or you are. It means, it says a love for the beautiful things in life. So what is this Hermit? Withdrawing, King of Cups. Dolphins in the background are playful, but they're also smart. And the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Queen of Pentacles is a beautiful, luscious energy, nurturing yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical and wise advice, especially with that King of Cups. King of Cups is somebody who is a good guy, good girl, or a mentor. So this could be somebody who has a lot of knowledge and wisdom, or something about their intuition. Mature, practical, generous, and happy. Well, your outcome is beautiful, but there's something here about this person is trying to almost keep up. So they have this image about them here, Scorpio, about like they're making their own way in the world, but really they're extremely codependent in some kind of circumstance or situation, or they feel inadequate. This is like, again, body dysmorphia. Somebody here, you know, no matter how sexy they are, no matter how much Botox they have, no matter how much they have, it's never enough. They don't feel good in their skin. And or they have heavy weight gain. Something here with the Devil, you know, it could be anything, drinking, overeating. But that has to change here with the Empress. It's about like leaning back here. Something here might be a little bit toxic and more fertile as well. Or somebody here is like obsessed, because the Devil is jealousy, obsession, envy. So somebody around you might be very envious of what you have going on. But it's like you're just keeping your head down and working. You're unbothered. Be true to who you are. Fear will not stop you from shining. This is about being true to who you are. Fear will not stop you from shining, or people who are inflicting fear onto you. A time to remember. Look back on your childhood. A time to remember. So there is something about a reflection. It is never truly the end. Beloved, in this everything will be okay. It is never truly the end. Beloved, in this everything will be okay. So there could be some kind of relationship that is falling away. And it could be a work dynamic as well. Review your responsibilities. Not all responsibilities are ours to hold. Yeah. And especially other people's baggage and or yeah, because this Nine of Pentacles is usually, you know, taking really good care of, you know, your health, wealth, happiness, eating right, looking right, making your own money, and feeling adequate. But in the blocked and challenged position, somebody here is like heavy indulging, heavy spending. And then it says opposites attract, struggling with differences, passing passion, can't stay away from them. Release yourself from which holds you back. A need to detox. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. Healing. Being mindful, releasing emotional baggage, and clearing space. Yeah, so you have to make room for something better to come into your life. Harmony. Working well together, being in tune, building a deep trust. Well, your outcome is building deep trust. Nurturing yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical and wise advice. Illusion, can't see clearly, living only on a dream and believing in lies. So just pay attention to the company you keep. Up in the air, disconnected, uncertain status, fleeting feelings. And like I said, I think it was to Cancer, if things are up in the air with a relationship or you want to know why or anything like that, it's not really none of your business. What is your business right now is to focus on where you are going and growing and less on what other people want for you. Be true to who you are. Fear will not stop you from shining. It's never truly the end. So let's just say a relationship ends, or, you know, maybe you love to eat sweets and you're like, you know what, this is a bad habit that I need to cut out. Knock it off, Scorpio. One time I said that to Sag. I was like, Sag, knock it off, or else I'm coming to your house. And, you know, it should make you laugh. Not everything has to be serious. Crack up, dissatisfaction in life. So if you're bored or discontent or disappointed or dissatisfied in any area of your life, that's your soul desiring growth. Shield, you need to defend yourself, yes. Because there is somebody here who is saying that they are self-sufficient, very reliable, very hardworking, and dedicated, but there's an inadequacy. They're either heavy spending, heavy eating, heavy consuming, heavy in debt, heavy body dysmorphia. So this person would need to have blankets on, lights off, and sheets. You know what I mean? Not fun. Romance is in the air. Pig, beware of greed. I would be weary of selfish, greedy pigs. The talkers, right? Yeah, I got all this going on. So I was saying it to Capricorn too. Yeah, I you know, I got all this going on, and yeah, you know, feeling pretty cool. But they're not. Right? Scissors, disappointment in some affair. Yeah, and beware of greed. And beware of the pig here, Scorpio, like double energy. So somebody here is like more worried about what you physically look like, not with who you are as a person. Physical, sexy time only, not worth it. And be wary of greed. It's also be wary of the pig. So if you're glittering this dog turd and being like, oh yeah, no, this person's just so great, I just love this person. Well, yeah, maybe they're whining and dining you and you know, taking you on dates, but they're dwindling their assets, right? So there's something about like, pay attention to who you're receiving from, because the devil's right there. It's very tempting. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Scorpio, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website. You can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.